Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Porter. Woo! I almost just tripped on my own feet, looking at you and not my feet. We are Facebook Live from Steamboat Days. Oh, we're so happy to have this event back. I mean, we didn't have it last year because of COVID. And I'll tell you what, I was talking to Fred Benning, one of the men on the committee who helps put this together. And they really, it's hard to imagine a few months ago, no one even knew if this would happen because it looks like it never missed a beat. There is so much going on down here right now. It is hot. In fact, for like my shirt, the Miami of Minnesota, I think it's about the same temperature as it is in actually Miami. It's really toasty out here. So we're in the dead of the afternoon. I see a lot of people looking for shade. And we're just gonna take a walk around and see what's going on. I can smell these gyros right here. Oh my gosh, you guys. I came down here with the Visit Winona staff a few days ago and we had something to eat. And some of our group had gyros. They waited in line forever. I mean, look at this. There's only one guy in line right now. Do you know how lucky that is? Our friends that were eating waited, I don't know, there was probably 10 people in front of them. It was crazy, but they said it was worth every minute of the wait. But now it's perfect. And also, here's the Chamber food truck. See that little beast? We had hamburgers, or I had a cheeseburger from there, and it was fabulous. It was just fabulous. Every year, I also get a milkshake from this little spot. See it? It's the dairy trailer. And their milkshakes are the bomb. They're like $3 and they're fresh milk. Oh my gosh. So anyway, that was just the first 38 feet. And I mean, you can almost hear yourself getting fatter here, but it's okay because it's only once a year, right? So let's do it. Oh, look at this behind me. Nope. Nope, not for me. Great for the kiddos. You'd have to point a gun at me to make me do that, but look at this. So where I'm at right now is on the plaza that they rebuilt down at Levee Park. So look at, we've got these nice little spots where people can sit. We've got all kinds of food vendors down there. Oh Lord, cheese curds and tiny donuts, and I can't see what else. But this, oh, what is this? Oh, there's a barbecue smokehouse thing. I can smell it. It smells amazing. So, oh yeah, fresh lemonade. I mean, it's like a little mini state fair kind of, right? I don't see anything on a stick yet. I had a sample of this kettle corn the other day, by the way. Oh my gosh, he came around. He's just like, would you like a little try? It was so good. I mean, it was fresh. It was warm. I think that's probably some of the best kettle corn I've ever had. So I'll tell you what's going on with the beverage garden, which, let's be honest, we know it's the beer tent. That's in Winona. If you've ever been in Winona, if you've ever, we're going this way. Oh. If you've ever been to Steamboat Days, you know this is the beer tent. Although they do have beverages besides beer there. I'm going to just give you a peek. There's nothing going on up here yet, but oh, we're getting. Can you see him? There we go.
Want to enter on that side? We'll get you a band. Or are you just?
Yeah, we're just doing a little Facebook Live here.
Good deal.
Yeah. Okay. See that? I almost got kicked out, you guys. So I'm just going to give you a quick look. So if you remember, for a long time, we had the bands over in a parking lot that's kind of on 2nd Street behind Blooming Grounds, and that was okay, but it was really different. A long time before that, the parking lot was always way down at the end over by where Godfather's Pizza was. And so I think for as long as I can remember, for a long time, that's where it was. But they moved it around a little bit, looking for a spot that felt better. And this now has become the best spot that the beverage garden has ever been in. It is, here, we'll just walk up and take a quick look. It is so spread out. It's right over the river, so it's beautiful. Oh, look, people are playing yard games up here. Guys, if you have not come back to Steamboat Days in a while, you have to do that. I mean, who doesn't want to play yard games on a beautiful day like this, right? If you haven't seen this new patio that they built, you know, a million years ago, this is where the Wilkie Steamboat Museum was. You know, the replica, it looked like a steamboat. It was actually a building, but it looked like a steamboat. This is where it was. And since then, it kind of went back and forth. What were they going to do with this space? And it sort of had a few fits and starts for a little while, I think. They tried some gardens and things like that up here. And then the city just doubled down and said, we're going to make this a beautiful, like kind of a mezzanine, a plaza for the community. So, okay, those are the people with the beverages. And hi, Bud Nice from Carrie Black. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We are taking a cruise around Steamboat Days right now. And right now we have just broken into the beverage garden without a wristband. I came in the wrong door and they almost kicked me out, but I'm not sure who's on tap tonight. I bet that it's Troubleshooter. I saw the list a few days ago, and there were all of Winona's favorite bands on it. Last night was hair metal, and if you've seen them, it's the guys that are all dressed up like 80s rockers, you know, and they do a lot of Metallica and stuff. Hey guys, so we're Facebook Live for Visit Winona. How's it going? Yeah. How many people did you guys have last night? Do you know?
About like 2,000. About 2,000, yeah.
Ah! Dang it. Who's playing tonight? Do you know? Oh, I can't go that way.
Matt Brown and Divided Highway.
It's country tonight.
Okay. It's, oh, here. Let's see. That's the schedule. So Troubleshooter must be, oh, Troubleshooter was Wednesday. Redemption Road, Hair Metal Radio, Divided Highway. Okay. I don't know who Matt Brown is or Divided Highway, but I know that 2,000 people came last night. That's pretty amazing. So I suppose we should take a walk through the Midway, right? It is a little bit smaller than they've had sometimes, but you know what? I mean, these guys sincerely did not know until a few days ago. I mean, a few weeks ago that for sure they were going to be able to do this. So I say they did a pretty great job. Okay, we're kind of sneaking in. We're all out of bounds here. We're sneaking in kind of the back way to the Carnival. Okay, here, you can watch those guys. No, I would not do it. Let's see. No, would you do it? Who's watching? Oh, I see there's a bunch of you. Cool. Would get on that. I would be unconscious before it got back down to the ground. Okay, so I'm just going to turn this way and let you see what's going on down here. People screaming. You know they're having fun if they're screaming, right? Is that true? I don't think that's true. Actually, I would be screaming, and it probably would be because I was absolutely terrified. Oh, man. There's some great stuffed toys down here, too, you guys. I saw the other day. Let's see if I can show you. Go closer. We're going to go closer. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, it's so fun. So fun. So much fun. All of the favorites are here. The zipper, I see, or whatever they call it, I guess. Looks like, you know, they're like the little cages that you go upside down in. Actually, I've been on that a few times with my kids, and it's really scary. Look at those games and these toys. Oh, I never win. I mean, like, I legitimately never win, but it's so tempting, you know? I want to try, even though there's no prize in it for me ever, except for, you know, the challenge. Oh yeah, okay, here's the zipper. Where is it? There we go. Oh, so fun. I love Steamboat Days. Also, I hate this ride, you guys. Hate this ride. It hurts my neck. I just can't. Oh man, there's so many people. I know it's really loud. I'm sorry. There's so many people waiting for tickets right now. It is popping, and you know what? It's gonna start to. Here, I'm gonna get out of this. I'll get out of the scream zone. How about? It is gonna start to cool down a little bit, and then it's gonna be perfect. So that's not even the kiddie carnival. The kiddie carnival's over here. Probably a lot less screaming going on. Whew, there, okay. A lot less screaming going on. What's going on downtown? I'll tell you a couple things. As you might have heard, Betty Joe's did close during COVID, and they're not going to reopen. That's very sad for us. That was a lovely little restaurant. But, you know, something else will come into that space. I just heard last week that there is a new restaurant opening up downtown on 3rd Street, right downtown, next to where the old Rascals, if you're an old timer, where the old Rascals was, right next door to that is a restaurant that's going to be opening up. It's going to be like a garden to table restaurant. The chef from the Trempolo Hotel is coming over with his partner, and they are going to open it. They said it'll be open before the end of July, so really exciting. Winona it's really grown up, you know, with its culinary spots, and I will be the first one to admit that there was a time, for a long time, where people felt like there were not enough food options here, and they would say, oh, where should we eat? Well, we'll just go to La Crosse. Ugh. Now, people from La Crosse are coming to Winona because we've got Nosh, which is just phenomenal. If you have not come down here and gone to Nosh is like, it's like a destination restaurant, you know? They were in Lake City before moving here. Before that, a million years ago, I believe they were in Wabasha, and their food was great in Wabasha. It was superb in Lake City, and they have just hit their mark here in Winona. You need to make a reservation. You're not going to get a table if you don't try to, you know, set yourself up there ahead of time, because it is that popular. People are coming over from Rochester and La Crosse to eat there, and I suspect that they will be for this new restaurant that is going to open up too. So excited. Okay, so let's see. We'll cruise the Kiddie Carnival. So let me tell you what else is going on. There is a parade tomorrow. That is the most exciting. Oh, look at this, you guys. How do I get out of there? So cute. Cute. So there's a parade tomorrow. And if you have never seen the Grand Parade of Steamboat Days, it is probably one of the best parades in southern Minnesota. Not exaggerating, not just saying that because, you know, they pay me. I'm saying it because it's really, hello! I'm saying it because it's really true. And that was Jerome Christensen, by the way, if you didn't recognize. I talked to Fred about the parade too. And he said it's going to be just like before, with one exception. They could not get all of the high school bands in time. They had sent, you know, they were optimists. Good for them. They were optimists back in January, and so they sent out the invites to joined the parade back in January, and then just kind of went in a holding pattern because they just weren't sure what was going to happen. But it happened, and so they were able to deliver the parade that we expect, except for the high school bands from outside of the area. The local bands from the high schools will be there, but that's it. So just for that one reason, it'll be a little bit shorter. But they were able to get the drum corps to come. If you've seen those drum corps, I think that they had groups that came from maybe Chicago for sure, maybe Milwaukee, and they're so much fun. I mean, they're just a favorite in these parades. So they're going to be here, and lots of floats, and you know, our parade is also really popular because there's no politicians allowed ever in the parade, so there's no glad handing. I mean, nothing against politicians. If you're a politician, don't send me hate mail, okay? But I'm just saying, it doesn't slow down the parade with people trying to kiss babies and shake hands, you know? It's all fun, 100%, and that's why it's probably one of the most popular parades around here. Amy Mueller and Don Hartung. Hi guys, Kathy Lyles. So, the parade starts at just like a minute after 12, and it's on Broadway Street, and you have to come fairly, you know, ahead of time if you want to get a spot on the curb to sit down. But the boulevard, the boulevard is, you know, public. It's in the public domain, and so you can sit down on the curb anywhere, really, anywhere that there's space to. So even if you don't own a house on Broadway Street, come on down anyway. So let's see. Let me get out of the screen. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I can hardly hear myself right now because apparently those rides do make the kids scream. Okay, it's a little quieter right here. So this is Steamboat Days downtown. We've got the parade tomorrow, there's fireworks tomorrow night. If the weather does not cooperate, then the fireworks will be Monday night instead. I believe that they are still going to hold over this carnival until Monday. In the past, they had it still for like half of a day on Monday so that people could use up their tickets and whatnot. And why not? You know, school's out, summer's on. And so I think they also have like ticket sales on Monday if they're going to be open Monday, but they're for sure here all day tomorrow. And this is such a fun time. Attached to this also is a car show, but it's going to be later into next week that they have the car show arranged. And that's put on by the Remlinger car people, and it's phenomenal. Go back and look at one of my Facebook Lives from the Remlinger Museum and just before their car auction. Oh my gosh, the cars are incredible. I mean, millions and millions of dollars worth of cars that are sitting in a quiet little museum in Winona. Who knew that? I didn't know that. I had never been in there. So anyway, a lot of those and a whole bunch that are invited from outside the area are going to be in a car show later into next week. Come for that too. The weather is just beautiful. Thank you for walking around downtown with me for Steamboat Days. You know, every week we didn't do Steamboat Days we didn't do Facebook Live for a little bit because everything was closed. You know, it wasn't great. It wasn't great it was hard to hear with a mask, and there wasn't really a good, you know, place to go in and do it. Everyone was being very cautious about COVID, but now, you know, we're vaccinated. We are opening back up. The town is popping, and there's a couple new stores downtown. Oh my gosh, I just was in one called The Loft. It's right across the street from birds, sparrows. It's right across the street from Joby Rocky's gallery, and it's for the ladies. Sorry guys, not for you. And it's got just beautiful clothes in it, clothes and shoes and some fun jewelry. It's funky. It has stuff in there that I have not seen anywhere. So I was doing a photo shoot there for our new website. Yeah, that's another fun flash. So we are putting the finishing touches on a brand new website. I mean, brand new top to bottom website. So that's very exciting. It's also, you know, a lot of work. I think that it'll probably be sometime in the next week that you're going to see that website coming out. Lots of fun features in it that aren't on our current website, and lots of fun pictures, and lots of ways to interact with us and to get information about Winona there too. So be sure to check it out. We're going to send out, you know, we'll do a social media blast and probably an email blast to let everybody know when that site goes fully launched. But we're very excited about it. It's going to be great. So thanks everybody for coming along on this walk, and I am so happy to be back, and I'm so happy Steamboat Days is back, and now it's time for you to come back. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your smiling faces in Winona. If you're not in Winona right now, if you are in Winona, hey, say hi. And also, all of you, please, in the comments, feel free to suggest where should we go next. I'm taking your suggestions again, and we're making a list, and we are going to make the rounds all the way around, and it's going to be great. So I hope you all have a really wonderful weekend. You have time to get down here and get in on some of this fun, and I hope you do. And if not, we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. Have a great week.